Hello everyone, I'm Ishan and I'm the director of Abacus Tea Private Limited, also one half of the Delano brothers, and I also train children to sing under the voice by Ishan Delano. I'm happy to be featured in today's episode of Ask Me by Hi TV. First segment is called Actually Me, and well, I'm told that it's very intriguing question, so let's see how it goes. Ask me.
Hi, Ishan.
Hi.
What are you most excited about these days?
Well, I'm really excited about the 10 shows that we are planning this year because Rohan and I, as the Delano brothers, celebrate 10 years of performing. So we started the year announcing 10 concerts locally and 10 performances overseas as well.
If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
I think I will switch places with the President of Sri Lanka.
What is the best thing that happened this year?
We announced 10 years of performing, and it's a big milestone for us. So it definitely is a big year for us.
If you could go to any concert, past or present, what would it be?
I think I would like to revisit our performance in New Orleans for quite a big crowd, and because we got a great warm response there, and it was fabulous just to be in New Orleans performing in the heart of music. So that's the one.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
The best gift is my daughter.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time would be Pelican Brief.
What was a movie that made you cry?
Oh, many movies make me cry. I was never a person who watched Hindi movies, but I must say the way the Indian directors bring out the emotion in those stories are amazing. But saying that, I have cried for Hollywood movies as well. So I cannot pick anyone, but there are quite a few.
If you could make a documentary, what would it be about?
I would want to make a documentary on Vesak, because Vesak is a period where people come out of their homes, they stop any vehicle that is going by, wanting to offer them drinks or eats or whatever. And I think this is a very phenomenal incident that happens in the world, where people just start sharing whatever they have with people, whoever they may be.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I never thought of that one. If I had one superpower, I would see whether there is any way I could make all the people who are not affluent.
You are stuck on an island. You can pick one type of food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would it be?
If there was meat, I think everyone who knows, especially my family, would know that I eat a lot of meat. But since of late, I've also started eating a lot of vegetables, thanks to my wife. So I would, if there was any salad available, definitely I would go into any green area.
What are your favorite lyrics?
My favorite lyrics would be the song which is not very popular. It's called To Believe, and it gives you hope and something to look forward to for a day where there'll be peace and plenty for everybody.
If your life was a song, what would the title be?
Life is a roller coaster.
What's your favorite curse word?
Ayo.
Who would you want to shoot a love scene with?
I think my wife.
What's the priciest thing you've ever splurged on?
Jackets. I love jackets.
What is the best compliment you've ever received?
I think for me, one of the recent touching moments was when we were in Italy, when these ladies who actually couldn't speak English kept on saying in their language how wonderful my voice is, and especially my bass range. So that was very, very touching, especially to hear it in a different language.
What is the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
The adventurous thing that I've done is paragliding. It's quite not usual for me.
What is one thing people don't know about you?
What people don't know is that I do tend to get a little angry sometimes when I'm pushed to the limit, but I'm normally very much a very placid, very patient guy.
Can you describe yourself in a hashtag?
Patient.
If you could travel the world with anyone, who would it be?
Would be with my daughter.
What is your dream destination?
My dream destination is the Maldives, which I love because you're in an island and it is definitely a holiday, because sometimes wherever you go, you get drawn to the shopping and things like that. So I like Maldives for that.
What's the most sentimental gift you've ever received?
This ring.
Who is your style icon?
I don't have a style icon, but I do like to see what styles are available and just go with the trend.
What are the 3 things you can't live without?
Family, phone, and vehicle.
What is your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime is gardening actually. I like gardening.
Which 3 people, living or dead, would you like to make dinner for?
Okay. For my friend Abhishek, who died a few years ago. For my friend Raveen, who's my best friend, and my other friend Connor.
What's your biggest fear in life?
Ghosts.
Who is your current TV character obsession?
Ross.
What is your favorite piece of clothing that you own?
Many clothes, so I cannot pick, but I love them all.
What is a must-have clothing item everyone should have?
I think everyone should have jeans, because I basically live in jeans and find it very comfortable, and I think it's jeans.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I have ever received is to be content, and I think contentment is very important in today's life.
What is your pet peeve?
People who are fake.
What is more important to you in a relationship?
Milk chocolate always.
What is your favorite place to view art?
Lionel Went.
What is heavily played on your music playlist right now?
Perfect by Ed Sheeran and Andrea Bocelli.
How do you react to criticism?
I like criticism as long as it's constructive.
What is your mantra?
My mantra is to be the best I can be every single day, because I believe life is a gift and you need to embrace that life and do some service to the community and the world before you pass away.
Who is the funniest person in the world right now?
I would say Mr. Bean.
If you could raid one man's closet, who would it be?
David Beckham.
How would you like to be remembered?
As a person who did at least something to empower people. Wow, that was a hectic first segment filled with very interesting questions, and it was fabulous. I'm looking forward to the next. So the next segment is called Who Am I? And well, the last session went very well, and I'm looking forward to this one. What is Ishan's idea of heaven? Ishan's idea of heaven is meeting God. What is Ishan's favorite 3-word sentence? I will call you back. What is the most impressive skill Ishan has? I would say singing. If Ishan could live forever, how would he spend his eternity? Teaching. How would Ishan spend $1 billion? I'll give it to the poor. What is Ishan's passion? Passion is helping everyone possible. Where did Ishan school? St. Thomas's College, Mount Lavinia. What is Ishan's favorite sport? I don't have a favorite sport, but I would say cricket. What is the brand of Ishan's perfume? Isimiyaki. How many siblings does Ishan have? 1. Who is Ishan's celebrity crush? Aishwarya Rai. What is Ishan's favorite genre of music? Broadway. What would Ishan do if he was the president of Sri Lanka? dissolve parliament. What was Ishan's dream job growing up? A desk job. What is Ishan's dream car? A Mercedes. How would Ishan's best friend describe him? Oh, that's a question for them. I'm sure they'll have a lot to say. Is Ishan an introvert or an extrovert? Extrovert. If Ishan could be anyone in the world, who would you be? Mother Teresa. What is the first thing Ishan notices about a person? He saw her eyes. What really makes Ishan angry? Fake people again. Is Ishan clean or messy person? Messy. Is Ishan a gym freak? Now yes. What would Ishan do if he wins $1 million? Find ways how to give it to people and empower them. Is Ishan in a relationship? Yes, I'm married. What is Ishan's fondest memory? Going on family trips when we were small. What motivates Ishan? Life. What was the last gift Ishan gave someone? My father, a gift for Father's Day. What are the top 3 goals on Ishan's bucket list? To perform in iconic places, to travel the world, and also to spend time with my family as well. Does Ishan believe in luck? Yes, I think luck is there, but I also believe in God, and maybe God makes luck possible. I don't know. Very intriguing questions, and well, I must say I'm blown away with some of them. Had to think a little bit on some of them, but it went very well. So we are on to our final segment, Never Have I Ever. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky one because I have to show a board to you. So let's see how it goes.
Never have I ever hitchhiked.
I have never.
Never have I ever been arrested.
I have never.
Never have I ever been electrocuted.
I have, actually. Just, those little shocks that you get when you go to do something quite unnecessary.
Never have I ever gotten stitches.
I have got stitches. Quite a few times, actually. One is that I was chopping some equals to make an instrument for school, and I chopped my finger.
Never have I ever cheated on a test.
I have never.
Never have I ever had a paranormal experience.
Oh, I have. This was at Amangala once, and we were sleeping. My wife was awake, and I felt something. I was asleep, but I felt something coming over my legs and my whole body, and I was struggling to talk, and because I could feel lifelessness, and I was struggling, and then my wife realized that I was struggling, and she held me, and then I could feel that same thing going out from where it entered, like my feet, and I didn't sleep that entire night. I had the lights on, and it was a funny experience.
Never have I ever danced in an elevator.
I have never.
Never have I ever been to a fashion show.
I have. I have been to quite a few, actually.
Never have I ever stolen something from a restaurant.
I have never.
Never have I ever woken up and couldn't move.
I have, once in Canada. I don't know what happened, but basically I think my spine got locked and I couldn't move.
Never have I ever been trapped in an elevator.
I have never, but I have been trapped in a room and a toilet, and that was a very scary experience.
Never have I ever texted for 4 hours straight.
I have.
Never have I ever tried to cut my own hair.
I have.
Never have I ever thrown up on a roller coaster ride.
I don't take roller coaster rides. It really makes me dizzy. Even the merry-go-round makes me dizzy.
Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I have.
Never have I ever pressed send and then immediately regretted it.
I have, many times.
Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's parent.
I have never.
Never have I ever been screamed at by a customer at my job.
Thankfully not as yet.
Never have I ever worked with someone I hated with the burning fire of 1,000 suns.
I have.
Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl I was interested in.
I have never.
Never have I ever left my house without underwear.
I have never.
Never have I ever flirted with a person to win a bet.
I have.
Never have I ever accidentally sent an inappropriate text message to my mom that was intended for my girlfriend.
I have.
Never have I ever Facebook stalked an ex.
I have never.
Never have I ever forgotten where I left my car.
I have. Many times.
Never have I ever kissed on the first date.
I have never.
Never have I ever worn someone else's underwear.
I have.
Never have I ever posted a drunk status on Facebook.
Well, actually not me, but one of my friends have done it for me.
Never have I ever borrowed something I ended up keeping.
I have.
Never have I lied about a family member being sick to get out of work.
I have.
Never have I ever broken something in a store and then walked away from it.
I have never.
Never have I ever lied about my age to a date.
I have.
Never have I ever walked out of a restaurant without paying.
I have. Accidentally. And so much so, it was in a foreign country at the airport. And because my brother and I, we were having this debate on something, and we just moved away, not realizing that we had not paid the bill. And then there was this guy who came running after us and saying, you haven't paid the bill.
Never have I ever gone to work with a hangover.
I have never.
Never have I ever been involved in road rage.
I have never actually. This shocks my wife because every time I've been hammered from back, she says, she imitates and shows people how I get off the car and I shake hands with the person who has hammered my car, and we exchange visiting cards, and I say, no, it's okay, I understand what happened and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm quite a extraordinary guy when it comes to things like this.
Never have I ever done something on a dare.
I have.
Never have I ever gone on a date with someone just to make another person jealous.
I have never.
Never have I ever screamed at a police official.
I have once.
Never have I ever eaten a whole cake by myself.
Oh, I have.
Never have I ever not played. Never have I ever.
Now I have.
Never have I ever lied during this game.
A good one. Okay. I may have. Well, I was actually wondering what I was coming into when I was invited to be on this show. But I must say it was handled so professionally, and I really had a ball because this was something totally different, and the fact that the questions were very original and very different, and the way it was presented was fantastic, and I really had a good time. Thank you very much for having me on the show.